Speaking about what has been happening in the country.
Speaking about actually,
Yeah,
speaking
actually
about
speaking about
it's a
what has
radio
happened.
theme. Speaking about
Yeah.
I understand.
Sure.
And they act like maybe they didn't rehearse about speaking about
Yeah, and they do rehearse.
hey, hey, these people. But yeah, speaking about what was currently happening in SA, South
Yeah,
Africa.
in the country.
Most of the people from the west side, really, Europe, Asia, when you're talking about South Africa,
Yeah.
what's come to their mind is not a country, it's a direction.
Yeah, it's a
More
direction.
yeah. Specifically, it's not a name, it's a direction.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's the southern part of
It's
Africa.
freak. Yeah. So
Africa
yeah.
Borwa.
Speaking about South Africa, so can you give people clue what was happening in the country?
On the country, ne?
Yeah.
Since the Gregorian year started, ne? Okay, so since the way I'll speak on Gitlaring based on my information that I had, that I have, or that yeah, actually that I have.
Yeah.
For my side, what I've learned so far, we've seen so far,
Yeah.
since the country started, uh, we had, yeah, as usual, as a year starts, the government evaluated the speeches, the budget speeches, sona, right? It's sona, after sona, it's budget speech,
Yeah.
and also,
Local and
yeah,
provincial
local
party.
and provincial, yeah,
Yeah.
actually, it's provincial.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's another thing, man. Wait, but I'll remember it. Let me go on. So yeah, since the speeches, the rarity, I know other political parties had their thing. Yeah, they didn't forget about what happened in the previous Gregorian calendar year about Ramaphosa, President Ramaphosa. The scandal ya mantras.
Yeah. The millions.
Yeah,
The
the
USD
madrasses.
millions.
Sure, that's scandal.
Yeah.
And also load shedding, the
Yeah.
biggest problem we are facing in the country.
Yeah.
Mara right now it seems like the babazama or paisisanyana because we're getting closer to 2024.
Yeah.
Already we are getting there actually. So I feel like now Barupa is Shanyana because it's no longer the way it was in the previous year or years. It's no longer too much. So yeah, what has happened, what I've learned, what I've observed, the information, go like what's been happening, Malema has been giving pressure to the ANC, actually the current government.
Yeah.
The current government and also other opposition parties as well. They were giving pressure to the current government, which is the ANC. So I remember after the SONA,
Yeah.
there was a debate, I guess, a parliamentary debate
Yeah.
where political parties they debate it's debate,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's when Julius Malema announced around the 20th March there's gonna be a shutdown, country shutdown.
Yeah. National shutdown.
National shutdown. Yeah, national. Thanks for putting it nicely.
Yeah.
National shutdown. We announced it, or maybe he did announce it before.
I'm not
But I don't
sure, but
remember.
I started to hate the after
Sure,
that
after that
song. Yeah.
Sona debate, then now that's when I got to know about the shutdown. So since since then, I think ANC it started to have more pressure and trying by all means or by stop a schedule shutdown because we've seen recently now before a week before Monday, they shut down.
Yeah.
The army was deployed.
Yeah.
And also even outside. Before that, you told me about something or like the United States or issued
Okay.
something statement.
Yeah,
So
the United States Embassy issued
yeah,
a statement alerting their citizens who are based in South Africa that they should pack food, buy large food.
stockpile.
Yeah. Because there is a big riot or protest that is going to happen, and most of the people, it will be ungovernable in a way.
Sure.
You understand?
Because like okay, when are they expected it to be like the shutdown to be like the riot
Yeah,
that
yeah,
were
yeah,
happening
yeah,
during
yeah,
COVID
yeah,
lockdowns.
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so so it happened. I mean, a week before the shutdown happened, we saw the army being deployed. Also, they were declaring the current government, they spanner as in like to silence and stop businesses or Vasca follower or join the shutdown.
yeah.
They were also declaring threatening or frightening the
And like
companies, transport companies.
they're not threatening them.
Frightening.
They were
Over to shit.
influencing in a way. It's like influencing them not to participate.
Oh yeah, influencing them not
Yeah,
to participate
yeah.
on the national
Shutdown.
shutdown.
Yeah.
If they participated, they would face consequences.
Yeah. So
So for me, what the current government did before the national shutdown began, I think like that behavior. It's dictatorship. I
yeah,
think it's dictatorship.
yeah.
That behavior, deploying the army. There was no need for the army because that was supposed to be a peaceful uh, march,
Yeah.
shutdown march, and it was peaceful.
Fully.
So there was no need for the government to deploy the army because that action, yeah, deploy army. I think like it was sending a straight message to the South Africans. Or we are on war. It's a war now. It's sort of like a civil war. Why did they have to deploy the army, whereas this march was going to be peaceful and guaranteed peaceful.
Beside being peaceful,
Yeah,
I felt like they were harsh, I understand,
yeah,
to take decision on deploying military on their citizens. I
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
I know that we have bad experience about riots. I understand.
Sure.
About protest in a way.
Yeah,
But it was not a good idea to deploy army. You understand?
that's true.
Military. You understand?
Yeah.
Because of what we do have South African police.
Police.
You understand?
Sure.
And most of the cases, South African police are the one who take control, who are the one who makes this peace and control in protest. So since Vele, I felt like when they used to tell me about apartheid, I started to feel like we are going to that stage of apartheid government, whereby they deploy military on their citizen. You understand?
Yeah.
Whereby you're no longer feel safe to walk on the street because you have this mindset of, yo, what if they shoot me? You understand?
Sure.
Even though they won't shoot you, but we know what happened during lockdown.
Yeah.
Most of the people were killed by the military people, police.
Killed and abused.
Abused, yeah.
Yeah.
And if really want to know about this, go and do a research by yourself.
Sure.
You know, Colin from Alexander was killed during lockdown because of the military things. So, as you say that you feel like our current president is turning into a dictator.
Yeah. His government.
Yeah. I understand. But most of the people, they say it's not us, it's the president who deploy the army on you. I understand.
Yeah.
Because they will tell you that we don't agree with him, but we don't have power to say no. I understand. That's what happened most of the time. But I feel like himself, I understand, when he was thinking, he thought maybe he was doing the right thing by deploying the army. whereas he was not doing the right thing. Let me elaborate a little bit or why. I understand.
Okay.
The moment he deployed army on the citizen, they started to feel threatened. I understand. Even me, I don't know apartheid. How was apartheid? They used to tell me that during apartheid, there were military, police working together, going around townships. I understand.
Yeah.
Beating people, and it was happening during lockdown. It was also happening during the national shutdown.
Yeah.
When they deploy the military, people who get hurt the most are the people from the township.
That's true.
You understand? Yeah. It's the same thing that was happening during apartheid. You understand? Yeah. So we started to have this concept of, oh fuck, it means that our parents, they were going through this. You understand? Now we're starting to be scared. It means that during 2024, I should make my decision wiser. Even though you know that you're an ANC member or you used to believe in the ANC, you started to have doubts. These people, they can deploy military on the same people who voting for them. It means that they can kill us at the end.
And also deploy the army on something, on the people when they are expressing their problems.
Yeah, democracy, because
it's democracy. We have rights to protest, peaceful protest,
even to march.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I felt, you understand? Even right now, I feel like most of the youth right now, they feel threatened. You understand? Yeah. Most of them, they're scared. I do have peers who are ANC members who die for the ANC. But after what was happening during the week, that they said that they're going to deploy police, the army, military. You understand? I heard my peers saying, we love the ANC, but whatever it's doing right now is wrong.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because their mindset moved to the apartheid regime time. You understand?
Sure.
Or even the National Party was doing the same thing. It started like this. Even ZANU-PF started like this.
Yeah.
Deploying army on their people. You understand?
Sure.
They were deploying army on the other parties. You understand?
Yeah.
Supporters.
And ZANU-PF is a political party of Zimbabwe. For those who don't know.
Yeah. So when they're doing some similar things like ZANU-PF, apartheid, the National Party, you understand?
Yeah.
It make us to be scared in a way. Right? Come 2024, I want to vote ANC out. There's something that he didn't recall or rethink about that. You understand? Or in a way, he played along his side. Because the moment he made sure that he mobilized more people to join the national shutdown. Understand? In order to get support, and people, they have this mindset of the current thing that he has done. Understand?
Yeah.
He saw that, okay, we are facing load shedding. I should come up with a solution of doing what? Of protesting. Understand? Even right now, we have the Minister of Electricity. Everything, it seems like
it seems like it's going well.
Well, yeah.
That one, it's obvious. I believe it's obvious to many citizens because we are facing the year of elections. They're gonna do by all means to play nice guys, Mr. Nice Guys.
So as you can see, okay, they saw an opportunity to use it. Let's go and protest. You understand?
Yeah.
Even though they didn't want much masses. They wanted to disrupt the nation just to check.
Yeah.
You understand? To bring trust to the people. And they did that, and people started to trust them. You understand?
Yeah.
Come 2014. I know
2024.
that. Yeah, 2024.
Yeah.
Damn, 2014. Shit. Come 2024.
Yeah.
Most of the citizens of SA, they're going to vote.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the youth is going to vote for the EFF. And they might not win the election, this current election. You understand? But ANC vote numbers, they're going to decrease by looking at the previous history according to what happened. We had challenges during lockdown.
Yeah.
And it was under ANC government. You understand?
Yes.
We faced blacklist. It was under who? ANC government. You understand?
Yeah.
Our employment rate went up under what? ANC government. We have a lot of graduates, but they don't have jobs. They can't even go or try to start a business because of what? Corruption.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of people who lost trust in our current government right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Even me, I used to say my blood is green and gold, but right now I doubt. I understand.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've been in the township, I don't see change. I understand. We don't have proper water, toilet,
service delivery
as a whole. I understand.
Yeah.
But I feel like we can't be loyal to something that is not loyal to us. I understand.
Yeah.
And I feel like most of the citizens, they started to recall these things or man, we have been struggling we have been better back then, but right now we are struggling. You understand? That's why the crime rate is high, because most of the people are not working. Alcohol abuse is high. Gender-based violence is high. I understand, because most of them, they don't have anything to do. They're just chilling during the day. When they're bored, go home and eat. And if you are not doing anything, caucus, you started to have this stress. You understand?
Yeah.
Whereby you want to live life, but you can't. The only way to do it is to abuse yourself through drugs, alcohol, abusing people in order to distract yourself from poverty.
Sure, the problems.
The struggle that you're going through.
It's like escaping problems.
Yeah. So in my closing right now, we'll continue when we talk.
Sure.
I feel like the only way ANC can regain the trust of the citizens, especially youth, because right now, as you can see, us, the current youth, and it's us who are going to take over the country. There's something that they need to understand. Our grandmother are dead. You understand?
Yeah.
Our mother right now are the last hope of the ANC. You understand?
Yeah.
Our mothers, because they still have this mindset that ANC is the one who fought for democracy.
Mandela.
They still have this mindset of Nelson Mandela. But I feel like in the upcoming, maybe after 2024 election, come 2029.
Sure. It's 5 years, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2029.
Yeah, come 2029, you'll see. It's either EFF or DA is going to rule the party. If they can't rule it next year, come 2029, we're going to speak different things. You understand?
Sure.
According to me.
So I need to ask you a question. Like, the way you see it, what's gonna rule the country next year? The ANC, EFF, DA, or Action SA, or whatever political parties are there?
I feel like you're going to have maybe different parties ruling the country, just like coalitions. They're going to create a coalition party.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. This thing is a mind game thing. Politics are a mind game thing. You understand? I've been in politics for 5 years right now as we speak. I've sat with comrades, you understand, who are older than us, you understand, just to learn the mindset game, you understand.
Yeah.
That's why they will tell you that you need to go to school to learn politics, to be a politician, analyst. Yeah,
political analyst.
Yeah, this kind of stuff, you understand, in order to learn the mind game and everything. How do they play chess? It's like a chess game, the thing, you understand.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that, I feel like there's going to be a coalition party between ANC and EFF. Understand? That's what I predict. Understand? Okay. And that's what I feel like.
Yeah.
But that will happen if the ANC agree to give the position of the presidency to the EFF.
I don't think they'll agree. You know, ANC always wants to be the ruler.
Yeah, but
boss.
I do understand. Yeah, but I feel like if they agree to do that, then they're going to give who's the current deputy president?
Paul Mashatile.
Yeah, Paul Mashatile. If he agrees to be the deputy president, even the upcoming years, next year, that's when you're going to have coalition party. But if the ANC does not want to do coalition party and give the EFF the position that they want. I feel like DA and the EFF, they're going to rule the country.
Hey, okay. Be specific. One between DA and EFF. Which one do you think has the highest probability or possibility actually?
It's a DA right now, I understand.
Yeah.
But by checking a statistic, I don't feel like the ANC is going to lose next day elections.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Because if we may ask, most of the people from the government institutions are the ANC comrades. I understand.
Yeah.
Even the IEC.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
The ballot counters.
They're from the ANC most.
I understand. It's not easier for them to let it flow like that. We don't say that maybe they will do something to those ballot things.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I understand, it's easier to rig the game. I understand.
Sure.
If they have to do it, I understand.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of things to lose in a way.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, I'm afraid, for myself, I'm afraid DA might rule next year. I'm afraid. Mara, that's something we shouldn't let it slide. I believe we should talk about this before we reach the year 2024. Maybe by then we would have impacted many lives of people to do more research and get into politics. Actually, not really get deep into politics, but then analyze politics and do their research so that they can know the right choice they will make in the upcoming elections in 2024. So I'm afraid it might lead DA. It might rule. But then if it does so, we are done. It's gonna be forever. It's gonna rule forever. So we shouldn't let that happen. We'd rather vote for ANC or EFF or Action SA or whichever black dominating
when you're talking
political party.
Is Helen Mashaba's party,
Yeah, Action SA.
Sorry to say this, but I feel like Helen Mashaba does not have the right direction to run the country.
Yeah.
Because he was busy telling children that if they vote for him, it's going to bring Jesus Christ to them.
He said so. Okay, I will manage Action SA. We manage Action SA.
I understand.
Yeah.
So just imagine telling generations about some. We know already we have God. I understand.
Yeah.
In us, I understand.
Sure.
How can you tell me that you're going to bring God to me again, whereas I do have Him right now? I understand. Or Jesus Christ.
What's that?
Yeah, I understand. So I feel like it does not have the solution. I understand.
Yeah.
This Kenny Kundene's party and McKinsey.
Sure, I saw he has a political party.
To me, I feel like those ones, they still have a chance to run the country. If we give them an opportunity, they can take South Africa to another level. Yeah. Because you saw through those municipal elections, they won a ward. I understand.
Sure.
In those wards, they may change a lot of it.
I've seen they were patching. I mean, not patching actually.
Renovating,
reconstructing roads.
Building new proper school classes. Toiletry, bringing sanitations to the people. You understand? And he made sure, and he told the people that I'm going to build maybe 2 schools. I'm going to put new houses, 30 new houses. I'm going to do toilets. You understand? And everything. And fairly, within period of time that he promised that within 6 months I'll be done, and he was done. You understand? But he didn't trend at all. You understand?
Sure.
I do believe ANC did a great job by providing houses to our people, building new roads, infrastructure, and whatever. I understand. They did a good thing, but they've stopped doing that right now. You understand?
Yeah.
Because since 2020 during COVID, the end of COVID, somewhere there around September, we went home in Limpopo to bury my grandmother.
Yeah.
There was this road before Zaneni. It's an off ramp.
Yeah.
And it was reconstructed. You understand?
Yeah.
Almost for a year. You understand? And it's not a long route that whereby you will say, right, it
can
will
take it. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
We have a major road here in Tembisa, the one that connects Tembisa to the hospital. You understand?
Sure.
It's a busy road for everyone. If someone is sick, you use that road.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. But what happened to the road? It collapsed. It
collapsed.
And
yeah.
Because of the heavy rain. Since 2020, even right now,
it's still collapsed.
You understand? It means that we don't have the major road to connect most of the citizens or residents of Tembisa with the hospital. They have to take a long drive, and some of the local taxis, they can't go that side because it's not their route.
Sure.
So it's difficult for us to go to hospital these days. You understand? If you are sick, you're fucked. If you don't have your own car, so it's things like we need to point out. You understand? They did a great job for 25 years. You understand?
Yeah.
There and there, but right now I feel like they're struggling.
They've messed up.
Yeah. And like they drafted a plan. You understand?
Yeah.
A plan maybe for 10 years. They thought maybe they're going to run for 10 years. That's it. Case closed for them.
Sure.
Is what I'm thinking. You understand? You understand?
Okay. I personally think like they have become the puppets of the white man or the white capital. But they're not all the presidents that took part or that ruled from the party ANC, that ruled the country. But that one is quite clear and obvious. We've seen that after Zuma was taken out of the presidency, after Zuma, there was this guy, Ramaphosa, President Ramaphosa. He took over. King into Lukile, like us not Ramaphosa, that you can say, that you can mention. It's quite few things. Mara bigger issues of the country. They started to increase
more and more
after he began to have that stoolos, that position as a president.
I felt like the problem with us, most of us, South Africans or Africans, we don't maybe parties. Let me say parties, because when parties are the one who decide who should take who should
be the president.
I feel like most of us, we don't choose people who want to lead people.
Sure.
We choose people who want to run business.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because the moment, if you can check, going up to the northern countries, going up there are countries like Rwanda. Right now they're functioning properly because they have a good leadership.
Sure.
Someone focusing on growing the people, growing his nation. Going to Kenya, same thing. Understand? Ghana, same thing. Understand? There's corruption is all over, dog.
Sure.
You can't say, right, I'm going to finish corruption. No. Corruption is there, but they're trying by all means to build their nation. You understand?
Yeah.
I feel like right now, to us, we still have a good president. Don't understand? If you want to be a leader.
Sure.
Not a businessman.
Sure, that's true.
That guy is a great leader by looking at things. You understand? He's a great leader, but he does not want to be a leader. He still wants to be a businessman. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why even right now he calls off the national address?
Being state of the nation.
National address. Yeah, something like that. He called it off, saying, "I'm not feeling well."
Wait, which one?
The one that was supposed to happen, telling us about this budget speech that he has allocated this amount of money. The reshuffle. Yeah, it was a reshuffle.
Cabinet reshuffle.
Yeah. He was supposed to do that on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, but he said, I can't make it because I'm not feeling well.
That week.
Yeah, that week.
Yeah.
Later on, same day, after issuing the statement, tomorrow, he went to one of his buffalo scheme of selling buffaloes.
Sure.
You understand? He attended that meeting. So people, they were saying, Mr. President, must you said that you're not feeling well? Can't you are busy want to to attend your own function on the other side. You understand?
It's like he's a business guy.
Yeah, he's a business guy. And we don't blame him, but I feel like he's supposed to tell the people, guys, I don't want to lead you. I just want to focus more onto the business side. You understand?
Yeah.
That's it. You understand?
Okay, you know what's happening now with our president? The way he's behaving, the way he's doing things, the way he's playing his chessboard. I think like the way he's doing it, he's trying to protect his future. That's why he's going for more business than leadership of the people. The position that he ke tla reng position e le like ba mo tsenyitse go yona like ya
that he
rule
has
a sana go
to
focus
lead
on more
people,
yona. Yeah, because I feel like he saw that his time is ending now. That's why he's behaving the way he's behaving, so that he can secure his future properly. Just like I can make an example. You were speaking about President Jacob Zuma yesterday when we were having a conversation about Nkandla, or if he didn't build Nkandla, where would he be after being taken out of his presidency position? I feel like that's the same thing that President Ramaphosa is doing right now. He's trying by all means to get shares wherever he can get shares, especially in the white monopoly capital companies that are ruling the mining fields of the country, that are taking part of the business of South Africa, the wealth of South Africa, actually, not business, the wealth. He's venturing out into those to buy shares, to have shares there and there, so that when his time is over, he's like it when his time is over, he becomes a guy who can just chill on a sofa, on a couch, looking at the ceiling, brushing his belly buttons, relaxing, without problems of where he's going to sleep, or bana ba yo ja eng, yena o ja eng, wa bona, daring says so. I feel like he's securing his future. That's what he's doing right now. He already saw, or maybe he's about to lose. He's going to lose, maybe.
According to me, Doc, I feel like he still has a chance because he was re-elected as the president of ANC
last year.
It means that if the ANC win the election, he's still the president. He's going to run for the second time.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
So if they win the upcoming elections, probably I think that they will win, because most of us youth, we don't want to vote. Most of us are saying vote.
You see, that's the problem about the youth now.
So if they're going to win, it means that he's still going to do the same thing as you're saying, or he's trying to secure the bag, per se. So it means that our country is in trouble. Understand?
Yeah.
And I still believe, if he wants to change the situation that we're facing right now, he can.
Yeah.
Understand? Yeah. If he wants. Because as I say, is a good leader. He can lead people.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
To show that he can lead people voted for him.
Sure.
You understand? Even though Ramaphosa, people, they were busy saying Ramaphosa Rata Kaufel. You understand?
Yeah.
Which means he's doing the great thing. You understand? Just that in the higher scale we don't see it, but in the lower scale, people who are close to him, they can see is the leader, is doing a good thing.
Yeah.
Good things, you understand? So I feel like let us not bash, because someone will listen to this thing. These guys are biased. Yeah. You understand?
Sure.
It's not like maybe we are trying to patch him or anything. We are trying to bring the leadership in him, you understand, to lead us, to show us the way, as he stated that to Mamina, you understand, to me, which was leader. And the other thing that I wanted to state is that I remember one of our former school teacher. I won't state his name because he's a well-known person.
Sure.
Yeah, he used to tell us, or guys, I can hear that most of the people they're saying they're tired of Zuma, and he's a friend of Jacob Zuma. He's a friend of him. So he was saying, guys, I hear people that are talking about, hey, Zuma must go, Zuma must go, Zuma must go.
During the Zuma time, by
during
the way, President Jacob Zuma time.
Yeah, I understand. He was saying, people are saying Zuma must go. Yeah, he will go, I understand. But I want to know, the upcoming president, are you sure Ore is going to lead you, you understand, or do the same thing, or be better than the president, former president Zuma now? You understand? As you stated, we said, hey, we think he's going to do the best job because he's a businessman. He said, bantwana bam anyazi politiki nisazoyifunda. You understand?
Yeah.
Because of what? It's someone who was involved during Khoza, but he was not participating because he knew what was happening during Khoza time.
Yeah.
Those kind of stuff. You understand? He was like, Zuma, right now, he said, free education. You understand? You was supposed to set it down, put it maybe in a freedom charter saying free education. But he couldn't put that into the freedom charter. That's why even right now we are still paying for varsity. It's not free education.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
NSFAS is not like it's not something for all. You understand? It's not everyone is qualified. You understand?
Sure.
If really it was free education, everybody was going to qualify for NSFAS.
NSFAS, yeah.
To show that it's not a free thing, it's not for everyone. People they get rejected. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying Zuma. He said that free education on the mic, on the TV, and everything, but he didn't sign it down saying, free education for all. You understand?
Yeah.
In the Freedom Charter, if I'm not mistaken, they said each and every child has a right to learn.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Has a right to learn and read, blah, blah, blah.
Sure, right to education.
Yeah, right to educate. It means that if you want a better education and you have to pay, it means that you have to pay for it in order to get it, because it's free for you to learn. You can go there and learn, but you have to pay something in order to be free for you, because you have a right for proper education. You understand?
Yeah.
You don't have a right to go there for free. You understand? They're supposed to change that thing and write it. You have a right to go to school and learn for free.
Sure.
That's when you're going to say education is free. We shouldn't fool ourselves saying, education is free. If it was free right now, maybe people from Kas right now, we were going to have maybe 80% of people who went to varsity.
Sure.
Even though there is no jobs, opportunities, and whatever, but we are going to have more people with
education, knowledge,
you understand, or degrees, masters, you understand.
Yeah.
To show that it's not free, we don't have that amount of people who went to varsity. Some of them, they go and drop out during the year because they don't have money to pay for their fees, accommodation.
Sure.
You understand, those kind of stuff. So what I'm trying to say right now is that if you're going to have a leader, someone who cares about the nation, someone who loves the country, someone who believes can change the country, I feel like he or she, you understand, even though we know that it's rare South Africa to be ruled by a woman. You understand?
Yeah.
I feel like he or she is going to rule us or lead us. Understand? I feel like he should look at the how can he change that part of education. If they want to make it free, they have to make it free for us. Understand?
Yeah.
Even though I hear people that if they make it free for us, we won't respect school, we will just go and drop it out. You understand?
Yeah.
If they feel like we won't respect school, if banana so, it means that most of us today, as we speak, we're not going to have matrics.
Sure.
Because high school is free, dog. So they should try us maybe for 5 years and see.
Yeah.
Or really, we won't respect free things now. Understand?
Yeah.
I hear people say, people they don't respect free things. Most of us, we were raised under RDP houses.
Sure.
Go and check those RDP houses right now. They are proper. Some of them you
They're upstairs.
You won't tell it's an RDP.
Yeah.
Because of what? We believe in, if you give us something that is free, is lower, but we can make it better. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what I believe in. That's what I think most of us black people we believe. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to enlighten someone who's going to listen this. You understand? You must not listen to this thing about with this mindset of black people. They don't look after what is given to them for free. You understand?
Yeah.
If you don't look after things that we have given for free, we have toilets, free toilets that they build in our backyards in the townships. You understand?
Sure.
Each and every day we make sure that we clean those toilets. If you didn't care, we were going to leave those toilets dirty.
It's you.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
So to show that we still care about what we have as South Africans, I believe as South Africans.
Yeah.
If you can go to Pretoria, CBD, where the most South Africans stay in, the students who are staying there, Pretoria CBD is clean.
Sure.
Go to Braamfontein, where most of South African students are staying there, it's clean. Go to Newtown, it's clean. Go to Maboneng, it's clean. But go to Hillbrow, where most people are not South African, it's dirty.
Yeah.
Because of what? They don't value what they have right now because it's not theirs. If something is ours, you're going to take care of it. So I'm trying to enlighten people who are saying, South Africans are lazy, South Africans are dirty. Guys, sometimes we should think out of the box. Sometimes we should rebrand ourselves in a way, not saying Kasi is dirty. Kasi is not dirty. If each and every day they were going to remove that trash or dustbin in our street.
Yeah.
Even right now, go outside your street, it's too clean.
Sure.
I understand. We try by all means to take those trash and throw it maybe somewhere there, one place. It's not like maybe we're taking it to show that we are not dirty. In front of our gate.
Yeah.
Because of we care, we make sure that we get maybe a small land
corner.
Yeah, and put it there.
Yeah.
Sometimes we ban it, you understand? Even though it's going to create more rats and everything. It's because of what we don't have
proper service delivery. You know, man, that's powerful. Those are powerful ways that you said.
Yeah.
But then I disagree on only one thing. Actually, I disagree. Not really disagree. But then I want to highlight your point especially on the education system. They can make it for free. They can make the education system for free. But still, it won't benefit the black person because the education system that we're using in the country is fucked up. It doesn't benefit the black child, the black person, the person who is a Bantu, then two people of the land. The education system that's here in the country doesn't benefit our people. It's a fucked up education system because it teaches people how to be slaves forever. Like you need to be dependent on somebody else's company or somebody else's intelligence per se intelligence, or you have to be dependent on a person who has a business, of which mostly it's white people. And I'm not trying to be racist here, I'm just speaking facts. It's facts. So for this thing to improve, I think before making the education system for free, not for free actually, free. Before making the education system free, the government needs to change the education system and adopt the real education system that benefits and favors the person who's in that education field. Because right now, I benefit at all. You just learn the matric. After matric, it's either you go to the warehouses and wherever or panda or dirang. Some people, they go to varsities, fortunately, and colleges, but after that they don't even get jobs. The unemployment rate is always increasing because of the fucked up education system. It's not really about jobs or the government doesn't have jobs or yeah, that's true. Government doesn't have jobs. The government needs to create an education system that teaches the human being, the African person, to be independent, to create his or her own opportunities, and also for the community. So I believe the key thing is to change the education system first before making education free.
Okay, by the way, as you're stating that before we change the education system, we should change the education system
first, yeah,
before we make it education free. I understand.
Yeah.
So what about those kids, I understand, who come from unprivileged families whereby they don't work? I understand. They're using their grant money to pay for school fees, whereas the same education that they're paying for it won't benefit a black child or a black child. I understand.
Yeah.
What about them? Because right now, as I hear that you're stating that before they make an education for free, they're supposed to change
the education system.
I feel like before changing the education system, because it's fucked up, as you're saying, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
They should make education free first, so that most of the people, they shouldn't lose their money. You understand? In something that you don't help a black person. You understand?
Okay, you challenged me there. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Mara, I still stand on my point. Yeah. They need to they need to change the education system.
Yeah.
Because I can walk or like people need to save money and yeah. But then they need to change the education system, because the education system, I believe it's a Western thing or a European thing. Instilled, sort of like installed, mara instilled to the African countries, some, mara specifically our African country. Kemet. South Africa, it's known as South Africa. Africa bor. Education yona e le morena. It's where ke bona batho ba le ba kontle. So the way we bolelang ka on, it's gonna be a challenge to change it to be for free, because it's benefiting those who are in control of it. The Westerns, the Europeans. It's benefiting them all. That's why, hence I say, they need to change the education system first to show really, like, now they are willing to do a proper move that will secure the future of the South African child or black child or black person, South African citizen actually. If they change the education system first, it's gonna be a sign that it's really not a sign. It's a clear indication that those who changed it, they are no longer the puppets of the Westerns or the Europeans mafias who are taking control or who are in control of or who are influencing mostly what's happening in the country. So I think they should change it first, the education system first, then make it free. Right. So if they make it for free now, they're gonna be, I believe that there's gonna be many consequences, so-called consequences. I don't believe in consequences of the way Kikizamo describe and go on. So the consequences, it's gonna be a collapsing of the economy of the South African economy. Many sanctions will be imposed on South Africa. Those are the consequences, and many more as well. They're gonna say investors are pulling out, whatever. We don't really need those investors. I don't think we need those investors because they do nothing but keep us slaves because of the education system that they are still
imposing to us.
Yeah.
So in my last week, because we are running out of time. Yeah. So hosting, by the way. So I wanted to say the thing. Okay, I wanted to say before we saying they should change, you understand?
Yeah.
The education system. In order for education system to be changed, you understand?
Yeah.
We need more scholars. You understand?
Sure.
People who are going to learn, you understand, about Africa. You understand?
Yeah.
People who understand the African weather. You understand? I know that we have people who
They are there, man.
You understand?
We
do have.
Not like they're afraid to go publicly to express their talents. Because the public or the society will say witchcraft.
So what I'm trying to say is that the same people, the scholars that understand the African weather, African soil and everything, understand, are the one who's supposed to open schools on behalf of what? African people. Understand?
Okay, so, I need to highlight there. There's a school opening, Great Empire of Kemet. It's opening a Kemet. I mean, the University of the Bantu Valley. Like they are pursuing the dream of Credo Mutwa.
Right now, they are trying to do it, to open it up. Understand?
Yeah,
it's going to be
opening up.
It's going to be.
I'm not sure about that, but then it's opening.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, I don't know.
Yeah,
but I'm telling you that it's going to be free. You know why?
Yeah,
because it was created by black people who understand African people also. Yeah, it's like the same thing what the African are doing. They have built. Understand? Even these schools, all schools, understand, most of them, they are built by African the universities. Yeah. That's why at the back of the in front or at the back of the question paper, they will ask you want to answer this question paper with an
English or Afrikaans.
Yeah. Understand? Which means you are the one who are making final decision. We are not, because are the one who are what involved or running the system of education. You understand? That's why most of them we're seeing are productive too much. It's not because they're productive, because they're doing that with their own language. You understand? Yeah. So the other thing that I'm trying to highlight is that sometimes it's not because sometimes we might blame the things. I'm playing the devil advocate in understand, if you get what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. You don't, sometimes we shouldn't blame the system. Understand? Sure. Sometimes I feel like we should also blame our people, ourselves. Understand? If we want to change who we are, or we want to change the system that is running us, or the system that they've imposed in our schools, we can change that by doing what? Saying, okay, I've done my matric, I'm able to read and write. Understand? Yeah. What do I need? I need a land. Understand? There's a free land at home where I come from. Yeah. Limpopo. Yeah. Understand? They can give me maybe 200 meters stand. What should I use with that stand? Instead of me building a bigger house, let me start farming in that place. I know I don't have water. You understand? Yeah. But it's simple. Rain water. Yeah. But it's simple. I'm trying to show you something that most of us or someone is going to learn it today. You understand? Okay. I'm having this land. I'm going to start farming in that land. You understand? Yeah. I don't have water, but my neighbors, they do have water. You understand? Yeah. Go to them, explain. You're still young. You understand? They love farming. They understand the language of farming. Yeah. They won't say no. You understand? They will tell you, okay, Mr. Makatan, in order for you to get this water, understand? Yes. You have to maybe to pay this amount of money every month. You understand? Or you have to do this and this for us. Or you have to own 50% of your family. You understand? Yeah. Because it's the same thing or the same idea that what people they're going to use on you
when you go look for funding.
Yeah. You understand? It's the same thing. So why most of our kids, understand, or us, instead of us going back home to learn farming from our grandfathers and grandmothers, we still go to varsity. whereby to learn about agriculture. When you are done with varsity, when they give you, first of all, you don't have a land.
Yeah.
You don't understand the meaning of farming. You understand the theoretical crops, what types of crops, or how does the plant grow.
Practical.
But you don't know the practical.
Yeah.
You go, no, you did agriculture, but you're going to go to a farm. When you arrive there, they will tell you, I can see your qualification, but I can give you an internship, but I'm going to pay you 3,000. When you are done with that internship, saying, hey, look at the ball. You're going to another farm, they'll tell you, we already have someone who's working with us in that department.
And then in that department, it's not a person with a
qualified,
paper.
Yeah.
With a paper. Not qualified. With a paper.
Yeah. It's someone who's not even, he can't even speak or speak proper English or and like explain anything to you, but he's doing amazing jobs when it's coming to the practical part. I understand.
Yeah.
O tlo botsa ra le pula to dem chane tlo senyetsa di crop this year a re tlweleng o dira this year re jwaleng di what.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
So I feel like sometimes we should blame ourselves for not learning more. I understand. Because there are things that they don't need school. I understand.
Yeah, that's true.
Are my last waits for the day. Maybe
you owe me another one, man.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna keep on going and on, and we don't have enough time. But then you owe me another one.
Okay, no stress, my brother.
Yeah, we gotta close this off.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thanks for pulling up. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, I've been waiting for these topics, I understand, so that we can discuss about it, because I feel like I have learned and I'm still learning, and I want to pass this little information that I have at the moment to others, I understand.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, thank you, man. Till next time.
Yeah, bless you guys.
For those who'd like to subscribe, please subscribe. But then please subscribe. You should. Dango.
Dango means thank you.
You go.